players to this side. Roshan, are you surprised by any of them?
I am to a point, because it shows that they're panicking a little bit because, for example, Colombage, a name that we've been speaking about, someone who's got wickets. Firaz Ahmed comes back, and Lahiru Kumar obviously sitting out after that rather forgettable performance in that last game.
The two umpires will make their way onto the field, but not before they have sanitized, courtesy of our sponsor, Dettol. The Kandy Warriors are under a little bit of pressure here, DG. They need to win tonight. If they win tonight, well, they still win a shout, and who would have thought that they would have had a shout for the playoffs?
Well, the prospects of them playing in that playoff round hangs with this match. They don't win today, and then they're out of this tournament, wouldn't have the chance to be in the playoffs. Just hope that they can rise to the occasion. That is what is expected from the Kandy Warriors. They played some good cricket, but they just haven't been able to cross the line. The last time they played against each other was a difference of 20 runs, a high-scoring affair. So we'll just have to wait and see. A little more solidity at the top. Angelo Pereira spoke about the openers being the same for this game. But in this innings, Roshan, it will be about their bowling.
It will have to be, because that has been their weak link. Not that the batting has excited too many, but it's the bowling that has really let them down. Salt continue to impress. Good strike rate. But last game against Colombo Stars, Kandy had it wrapped up and somehow let it slip through. So they got to blame themselves for where they are at the moment. Niroshan Dickwella trying hard to regain that place, as we know that he's under a bit of a suspension at the moment. So he's trying hard to impress. So Nimesh Vimukti has been a new addition to this Kandy side. He's done a good job, good economy. But yeah, it's a must-win game. It's a do-or-die for them. They got two do-or-die games. If they win here today, they got another big one. That's coming tomorrow. But then first things first.
Well, the last they can end on is 6 points, which the Colombo Stars have already got 6 points. So how do we know that if they win those two games, these two games, they'll go through? Well, quite simply, the Colombo Stars' net run rate was absolutely obliterated in the previous game against the Jaffna Kings. They lost by 102 runs. So this, yes, is a big one for the Kandy Warriors. Niroshan Dickwella, we know he's a wonderful little player. He likes to sweep and reverse sweep. The one thing that he hasn't been able to do in this successful opening stand or opening partnership with Phil Salt is he hasn't been the one to push on yet. Phil Salt is the highest run scorer in the LPL for this edition of the LPL, 244 runs. We are nearly underway. It's going to be spin that's going to start the innings.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the post-match presentation. determine that fourth team that will qualify for the playoffs.
Powered by Fair Play News and presented by Sky247.net. It's 41 of 28, it is Ramesh Mendis. It's a patient 59 not out, it's Ravi Bopara. Can we have a quick word with you, Ravi? First and foremost, so many wickets falling around you. How did you compose yourself and play these innings?
Well, there's two ways to go about chasing a score like this. You either knock it off in 15, 16 overs and go hard, or you bat right to the end and you back yourself that you'll be there at the end. So I backed myself to be there at the end. Sometimes it doesn't work, you know, you'll get a good ball on a wicket like this and then you leave it to someone else. But you just have to back yourself that you're going to bat to the end. And if you bat to the end, you should go on and win.
Was batting number 3 the plan from the start, or was it something that happened just because that first wicket fell?
No, it was the plan from the start. You know, I was told earlier this morning that I'm going to be batting 3 because they want someone to play through the innings. So that was my job today.
You played 2 outstanding innings, 1 more game to go.
Yeah, 1 more game, a very important game. I think if we win, we can go above Colombo, I think, and get into that semi-final spot.
Very well done, all the best.
Thanks.
Right, let me now talk to Niroshan Dikwella, the Dambulla captain. Well, the consolation for you guys is that you're in the eliminators, but how disappointing was it today?
Yeah, I know last 3 games, we lost all last 3 games, so that's very disappointing. But I think we played good enough cricket throughout the tournament, and with the wickets turning and winning the toss and batting first, we didn't put up a good score today and even the last 2 games. So I think we have to think about our batting and come back in the eliminator.
Yeah, eliminator is going to be very important. And what you said about batting, are you happy with your bowling makeup?
Yeah, I think 130 on the board in any wicket, it's not enough or it's not easy to defend for the bowlers. But dragging the game till the 19th or the 20th over, that's positive.
Have you heard anything about Dasun? What's the news?
After what happened, I think officials are looking at him and checking up on him. So I didn't hear anything about Dasun yet.
All right, bad luck today. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Right, let me now talk to Angelo Pereira, the winning captain. You can smile. You have fought and won to live another day. How pleasing was it?
Yeah, actually, even though we just got 2 wins, I think we played really entertaining cricket. And it's been a good brand of cricket. Though we've been on the losing side, I think we really enjoyed every game. Most of the games have been crunch games. So even this one, we pulled it off in the last over, and that's a good win for us.
You know, tomorrow's game is very important. You're still chopping and changing. What about that settled lineup? What more do you have to do?
I think it depends on the surface as well, because we opted to go with the extra seamer today, and it paid off for us, because that was the plan against batting lineup, which is very strong against spin. So hopefully we'll go back to the drawing board and we'll plan it out for tomorrow.
It's a moment of truth for you guys. How much of pressure does that carry on you personally?
0 pressure, to be honest, because even what we said to the boys today was just don't worry about qualifying, just enjoy your game. And we've had a good outing today.
Well done, Angelo. All the best.
Thank you.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our presentation.
Thank you, Roshan Abasinga. Well, tomorrow a few scores to settle the first game. Jaffna Kings will take on the Gold Gladiators. And we'll get to find out who will take that all-important number 2 position. And then this one, the big one. The Stars will take on the Kandy Warriors. And that 4th qualifying team will be determined. It was slow, it was attritional, a different type of entertainment. We hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow.